when I brought Addison on, prior to that, I was already researching all these labs, and it took so much time and effort from my end to do that. And at the end of the day, I still had to have, my clinical review committee, which are comprised of doctors, to test these labs out. And it wasn't always a good result. And every doctor is different. Versus Addison's group, they have a process for vetting labs. They send them difficult cases, and they do quality checks on those labs. So that's already something that I can't do myself. And that takes a lot of resources and time that, not everybody has. So Addison takes that and makes it his own and vets these labs out. Now, granted, anytime you start using a new lab, it's like a dating period, so how does this lab know what my preferences are? Addison's group provides a preference sheet. So the doctor is able to, basically fill out this sheet that allows them to say what kind of contacts they like, what kind of, emergence profile they like. And that helps the lab tech at the new lab kind of learn a little bit more about the doctor. We also, taking that into consideration, until that doctor actually utilizes that lab and has communication with that lab, it doesn't it's not an automatic like, oh, they're going to do everything I want or everything that I need. Most of the time, the doctor needs to speak up and have a great relationship with the lab. They develop that relationship over time. So with Incisive, we're still able to do that, but with Addison's help. So he's like our middleman that, if there's an issue, we could resolve it very quickly with Addison and Christina. I speak to them on a daily basis, and it's usually good, but sometimes it's like, hey, let's roll this out in this practice, or let's take this and work on it a little bit more. Maybe this office needs more training on the scanners. So, that being said, implementing new labs is not easy, but with Incisive and their vetting process and their support, it is a game changer for me as a leader of a company and doctors.